Riders, I'm going to replace the water that's in that Boulevard with this coolant. I'll be using Nylon coolant. It is the most recommended coolant we have in our retail shop, and the mix is 50% coolant, 50% distilled water. Don't use tap water, it's got too many impurities in it. I just use distilled water. Buy it at a shop, it's cheap. In order to access the water intake from the radiator, it's inside this fairing. I like how the bike is nice and clean, but it is a little bit annoying if you're going to do a water change. Mind you, with the product that I'm using over there, I won't have to do it again. So what we need to do is take off this fairing here. So it's one bolt and a couple of clips, and the radiator cap is just underneath here. The manual says that I need to take off the seat this side and lift up the tank, which is screwed by a bolt over here, which will give me access to this, but I can bypass that by using a flexible hose, put it in the radiator, and that's how I'm going to put the water in. How I take the water out is, hopefully you can see it, this is the water, the oil filter, which is connected to this little mechanism here, and behind that mechanism is the water hose, the radiator hose, this thing here. You unplug that and all this water will just start draining out. Why is it connected close to the oil filter? Well, it's just to cool the oil mechanisms down, but it doesn't connect inside the water. So I'll be doing that later on this evening. So I've flushed out all the water, and I did that right underneath here. The instructions in the manual say that I need to take the tank off in order to get to it, which means I have to take that off, tank off, disconnect to get to the side part, which has the, if you can see, the water cap. So I'm going to try and bypass that by getting a hose in there and filtering it in a different way, but we'll see how we go. Stay tuned. So I'm just underneath here. I just undid this clip underneath the Boulevard here, and pull this out. All the water came out. So I'm just going to loosely put that. So here I am trying to fill the water up into the tank. As you can see, I've got a hose that goes up inside into, can I just have some light please? Up inside to the radiator intake. And it's night time where I am, so it's a bit hard, but it's in there. This is how we're doing it. And so I put in about 600 mils at a time, and then I shake the bike left to right just to bleed the water through.